Great. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Got all your stuff lined up there? All facing the right way?
Yeah. It wasn't done right the first time.
Oh, it's a tough room. Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey.
And I'm Tim.
So I think first let's do a shout out to our financial supporters, the PayPal, Patreon, and the people who just leave money in the comments. Thank you very much. Without you, there'd be no show. If you ever thought about how you can be part of the team, how you can help, how you can be part of this, that's how you can help. You become financial supporter. There is a link below this video. You can be part of the team. So I think we're just going to throw it. We've kind of wanted this one dish for a while now, so we're just going to have to do a kind of have lunch with us, right?
Yeah.
And we'll just throw it together and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so again, high protein.
High protein, yeah.
It's a bowl.
Yeah, we're doing like a protein bowl. Yeah.
What's the name of
A
it?
Buddha bowl type of thing. Oh, what are we calling it?
Yeah.
This is what it's called in Cronometer, so you can find it there. Joey Troxel, I name all my recipes my name,
Yep.
so you can pop my name in and they all come up. Joey Troxel, Tofu, Veggie, Peanut Protein Bowl. Peanut Protein Bowl. Now, it is high protein, all right? And we'll show you what protein it's also. Guess what it's also?
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free, baby, and soy-free, right?
Yes.
Are we using anything with soy?
No,
Or using it
tamari, maybe?
No, it's not tamari. That's cocoa aminos.
Cocoa aminos.
Yeah,
okay.
so I don't think we have any soy.
Yes, in the comments, there's been requests to try a tofu alternative and gluten-free, and so we nailed both those.
I deleted them. I'm just kidding.
In today's episode, so
So that's what we're doing. All right, we're going to make tofu. But one of the things we're doing here is we're using this fava bean soy-free tofu. It's really high protein, and there's no soy in it. So 64 grams of protein per bag. We're throwing the whole pack in. That's pretty cool, don't you think?
yeah, it's interesting. This company's called Big Mountain, and I know that they have different other flavors. They have like a smoked one.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
it's really hard to find. But I thought I would let you know that I didn't really think of this. But if you have a little smoker, you could smoke this tofu and have a different flavor profile. Like, is that cool?
It's amazing. I didn't know this in the back. This is a woman-owned company.
Huh.
Did you know that?
I think it's in Canada.
Yeah, it is in Canada. Very cool. All right, so this is a Big Mountain soy-free tofu. People have asked us about it. We've used this before in other recipes, so it's not like the first time we're using it, but we thought we'd use it today.
Yeah,
right?
It was successful then, and I think today's going to turn
I
out
like
as
the
well.
protein profile, so let's get rid of this.
If you're wondering what's going on, it's Sumo Orange season.
season, I can't
So
help
excited.
All right, so go.
All right.
All right, so what are you doing there?
Well, I'm cutting cucumber for my bowl because I know that you're not going to really
I
like it.
prepped everything, but I don't like cucumber, so I didn't prep any cucumber, but Tim's going to cut us some cucumber.
This is so good for your skin, right? Hydration, minerals. Yeah.
I've never liked the taste of cucumbers, so I've never gotten past that taste.
I think growing up as a kid, my mom would salt these, and we would have them as snacks. So you know when
Sounds like
we have the no, you know in the fridge we've got that salad prep drawer.
Mm-hmm.
So I always have some cucumber spears in there. I find that I'm the only one eating it, but I do go through them all in the week though. So, all right, what do we want to start?
We want to start by getting the tofu ready, but you finish that.
Oh, I'm done here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to get the tofu seasoned first. So we're going to throw it in a bowl. I've already chopped it up into cubes. This tofu is really cool because I chopped it up into little cubes and let it drain and no water came out of it. So it's packed in water, but it's extra firm, which means it's got very little water in it to start with.
Yeah.
So let's get a bowl for this right here.
Okay.
And we don't have a second camera on. What were you going to say?
It looks kind of dense, like.
I have a habit of cutting you off, which I'm doing right now.
Yeah, it's like you grew up doing that or something.
I know, right? And I'm the one that doesn't do that. You grew up with 4 sisters. You guys have to talk over each other. I don't do that. So, all right, we're going to put our tofu. It's a whole package.
Nice.
Right? And I've cut it up into little cubes. That's all I did. And we're going to season this. So what are we putting on here? I brought a bunch of stuff, but do we need anything but this? So what do you want to do?
Let's just do this because we're going to have that peanut sauce go over.
Yeah.
I've been experimenting with some pasta with this sweet basil, citrus,
And garlic.
rub.
Yeah.
Really tasty. I haven't found anything to share with you guys yet that's mind blowing. But anyway, we're gonna use this.
Yeah.
So
Smells pretty good too. All right, so we'll just sprinkle a little bit of this on, and we'll give it a little shaky. Do you want to do it? I'm not good with that measuring.
Thai food is You can do a citrus profile. We gotta toss it.
I know, got it. Got it. Keep going.
Yeah, we were thinking of what we could use, and we always have cilantro on Thai food. Anyway, something citrusy like this or mango fits the bill. So that's why we're going with this.
All right, so this is nice and coated.
We really have a choice now if we're going to air fry this or pan fry.
Yeah,
what do you
normally
want to
we
do?
air fry. I think, do we want to try pan frying this?
Yeah, let's see. Let's do a little char action
All right.
here.
We want to try and char this. Normally you would use sesame oil for this, and you absolutely can. We're not oil-free, but I mean, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil is like 140 calories, so...
Yeah, so to keep the macros down, which, by the way, are really good on this.
Yeah.
You want to share with them?
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it at the end. But it's a lot of protein for a little calories. But we're gonna do a little spritz of spray oil and kind of try to saute.
Yeah.
We'll see how it comes. I've never done that. Normally I throw them in the air fryer, but that's what we'll do next. All right, so our pan's hot. We did a little shot of spray oil on it. We're just gonna put the tofu on here. We're gonna need something to mix this with.
Yeah.
All right, and the goal here is just to get a little char on these things. That's all. So I'm gonna let them sit down singularly, like each one on the pan for a minute or two, so they can get kind of a char, and then I'll kind of turn them. Right?
Sounds good.
You think
I'm smelling it? Can you?
I can absolutely smell it. Do you think we need something flatter so we can kind of flip it so it doesn't stick to the bottom? All right, so we will give that a few minutes to kind of do its thing here. I'm not really good at sauteing, so we're normally throwing it in the air fryer. All right, good. It's not sticking, so that's good. All right. I think tofu is ready to eat out of the package normally, right? Like, not that I would do that. I would always cook it, but you could eat it right out of the package, don't you think?
Yeah. I think by cooking a little bit, it just adds a little bit more flavor. Like, we're going to char it a little bit.
Yeah, because you make it out of the package in sauces and stuff, right? Without actually cooking it.
Yeah,
so. All right, so this is doing its thing. We'll give that a few minutes here, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so while this is cooking, kind of a funny story. Shout out to our financial guy in California, Mark. So the last video with us running around, town to Target, I don't think anything of it, but the comments were just crazy about people like, I love watching you guys at Target. You guys should just do a lot of videos. And I'm like, what? What? And I don't understand the fascination with people watching us at Target. But, I was like, okay, the people in the comments like to see us at Target. I don't know. I don't understand it. Anyway, we had a call with our financial advisor because, like, I'm 60 years old. I mean, I'm going to retire in 8 years. And we're kind of on, putting that all together. And the very first thing he says to me is, you guys need your own channel with your trips at Target, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, not this guy too, right?
So at that point, I hadn't seen the edited version of it yet or anything.
So I'm like,
what has happened? What is... But anyway, it was pretty funny. It was good.
Yeah, so Tim never sees the videos before I put them up. Like, I
don't like seeing myself on video, guys. Like, I just...
Yeah, I've gotten used to it.
Get kind of critical.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad you are all entertained with our trips to Target. Yeah. All right. This is smelling really good. It's doing its thing. We're just going to give it some time to cook. This is really the only thing that we're cooking. We do have some broccoli that we steamed, but we could have used it raw. It's just that it was frozen, so we had to do something with it, right?
Yeah.
So everything else is just salad stuff.
It's tasty as it is. I think it can be warmed up a little bit more, so we'll cook this for a bit.
The fava bean tofu, it's not smoked already. This one's not smoked.
This one's not.
Yeah, all right. So this one's you got to season it then. You got to have some flavor, right?
Yeah. We have that great salt and pepper tofu.
Yeah.
If you had that in the fridge, just warm that up. This would go great on the salad as well.
And that was going to be what I was going to use.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
It just wasn't the high protein tofu, so it's like double the calories.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those things that our son just likes to snack on.
Yeah.
Like, so having it available is nice.
There's always cooked tofu in cubes in our fridge, and Lex will just eat it throughout the week. If we're not here and we can't, if he's waiting for me to make him food, which he normally does, he'll eventually get to the point where he's like, oh, I'll just eat something myself, and he'll just snack on tofu.
Yeah, we were talking last night when we were shopping, and it came up about making sandwiches, and if I knew what we know about seitan now, back then, I would have made deli slices out of that, seasoned deli slices for his sandwiches, instead of having to buy all that stuff. So we were talking about that last night, and that's when he said that every now and then he makes a sandwich for himself. He doesn't wait always for us.
One, I'm so impressed that you said the word seitan correctly. Two, when you're making the seitan recipe, if you've made it, you got it comes out of the water, you cooked it, and it's that big kind of lump. You can take it and put it on the mandolin or meat slicer or whatever, and slice like lunch meat slices out of it.
Exactly, and we've already seasoned it. It tastes great, so...
I think these are ready to go. So, are we ready to shut this off?
Yeah, I think it shuts it off. Let's
All right.
put it in this pan here,
right.
or bowl.
Yep. We're going to put it right back where it came from. That one got away. I mean, it's seasoned tofu. It can't be that bad.
The seasoning is kind of nice. I like it.
Yeah. I think it'll go good with what we're doing here. All right, so we're just going to clean this up, and then we'll pick it up. All right, so it's going to be like a Thai Buddha bowl thing. So we need a sauce on it, and nothing goes better with Thai food than peanut sauce, right?
For sure.
So that's what we're going to use. So we're going to start with the PB Fit. We just got this at Costco. We've used this in so many recipes.
Yep.
It's got a really great profile for macros. So we're going to put 4 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons is 1 serving. So we're just going to put 4 tablespoons in.
Okay. All right, so 4 tablespoons?
4 tablespoons. And we'll put it in
right.
right here. And I'm just using this bowl right here because I don't have an overhead camera going.
You know, besides having lower fat, this dehydrated peanut butter is just nice to have on hand. It's convenient.
When you first eat it, you're like, this don't taste like peanut butter, right? Like it's missing the salt. You gotta have salt. But after a while, you get used to it. And then, like, I don't even think about peanut butter anymore. We need to get water for this. All right, so we're going to add, we got to get this liquidy. So we're going to add about 4 tablespoons of water.
We kind of want it a little bit more runny
Yeah.
than normal. So we're doing 1 for 1. So 4 tablespoons of the powder, and then we're doing 4 tablespoons of the water.
All right, let's see if we can, well, let's mix it with a spoon first, and then we'll start doing that after it gets runny enough. And then we're also going to need the cocoa aminos over there, so let's grab that.
Okay.
All right, right now it's a peanut butter consistency, if you can see that. I just watched Chelsea May, who I absolutely love. Chelsea! You know, last year she won the green card lottery, right? The U.S. allows so many people from other countries to come in, believe it or not, and she's coming. So she's moving to Austin, which I think if you're going to move, that's probably one of the better cities to move to, right?
All right, coconut aminos.
All right, so for this we need, well, you could use soy sauce, but we're just opting not to do that. So we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos.
Okay.
Just because we want to make this completely soy and gluten-free, all right? And then we're going to put in,
I think we need some lime juice, right?
we need 2 tablespoons of lime juice. We bought a few fresh limes. Let's cut that. We'll kind of squeeze it.
Okay. But how much lime juice would you normally have? Like,
hang on. You don't just start squeeze. Where you going, cowboy? What's going on? Don't. Oh, there you go.
all right.
We need. We're using this limey squeezy thing. All right. Now we got to squeeze into something and measure. All right. We're not just squeezing in here. We got to measure. So here's a nice glass bowl, so you can squeeze,
Okay.
and then we'll measure it all at the end.
What are we going for? A tablespoon?
We're going for 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
Which might be a little much in here, right?
I love the lime with the peanut butter. Peanut butter is a strong taste.
Yeah.
It can handle it.
It can get a little hard.
Then you got tamari. Then we're
Okay, it looks
okay.
like it's going to be this whole thing. All right, so you got your tablespoon there, and let's see if we can get that in here. Let's start with just the 1, maybe. Hang on. It might be too. All right, go ahead. If it's too lime, don't blame me. We are getting to the point where we can start whisking now, because it is getting liquidy.
Perfect.
All right. So, just trying to get this out of here, because I know you're ready to take this. All right, take this, and let's start whisking.
Some people say tamari's liquid gold. I feel like this is my liquid gold.
Liquid gold. Right, Miles? All right. So we've got that. We've got the PB Fit. We've got the lime juice. I'm not doing a good enough job. We've got the we need maple syrup. So we need 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. We're putting in. You can use maple syrup. We're using this 0 sugar maple syrup. It's
All right, so we're adding a sweetener here.
Yeah, it's very low in calories. So let me have the tablespoon. Where's that? Right there. And we're going to put 1 tablespoon of this, right? And there you go. This is too liquidy for, well, it does thicken up. This might be too liquidy for us to use because we used the 4 tablespoons of the water and then we added all this liquid. So I might change it in the recipe. We'll let this sit out, see if it thickens up. It usually does. If it doesn't thicken up enough, then we're going to add a little bit more powder to thicken up. But when I put the recipe on the website, that'll have what you should use. So you may not want to use what I'm telling you right here. All right? All right. We'll keep that over here for future use. There you go. All right, so we are going to plate this up. This makes 2 servings. There's another bowl over there, but we're going to make a second one. We're going to make the first one, and then we'll make a second one for the food photography, and then we'll have them both at the end to eat, but they're the same thing. All right, so we're just using a nice kind of wide bowl, right?
Yep.
Yeah. These are just, I don't know, we got these online or something, probably at your favorite store. All right, so let's gonna throw down a little bed of lettuce here. Everything we've set up, we've made for 2 servings. So the lettuce right here is 4 cups of lettuce, so it's 2 cups each, and lettuce has like no calories in it. So you want to kind of fill this up with lettuce, right? Don't you think? All right, looking good. All right, there you go.
All right.
What do you think? Too much lettuce, or?
Too much, but let's see how it turns out.
All right, let's put a little bit less.
We're supposed to have a lot, so.
I know. All right. All right.
Okay.
So next, let's get the other bases in. So we've got some cabbage. So we're supposed to use half that cabbage, but that's a lot of cabbage. We kind of want to just get some color. We don't want to cover all the green up, but we want to kind of just see like the color in there. All right. And get some on the edges. Right. All right. Keep going. A little bit more. All right. I think that looks good right there.
Okay.
Great. All right. Let's get some. We've got now the what did we just put on? The cabbage. The cabbage, we've got 2 cups of it, and it's all like shredded, right?
Yeah.
Carrots, we have 1 cup of carrots, so we put half a cup each.
Yeah, normally we would just toss this in one big bowl, but for demonstration purposes, we're showing you the individual stuff.
Really,
so.
we throw it in a mixing bowl and just cut it out. That's what we would do. I mean, this ain't a fancy show. All right, and then we've got some broccoli. This is a bag of broccoli from Costco, which is 2 cups. We wouldn't use all of this. I just, kind of steamed it all at the same time. There you go. So you want to use about a half a cup of broccoli. All right, that's good right there. All right, now let's kind of have these pointing out so when we do photography. All right, now we've got our tofu. So let's put that in here. And then using half the tofu. Although we've eaten half of this recipe just sitting here because while the camera's going on and off, I ran out of oranges like 20 minutes ago. I've been eating the tofu. So
well, we started doing this so hungry.
we're starving.
Okay.
It's probably not a good idea to cook lunch with you because we're too hungry to do that. All right, we have avocado, so we're going to put that on.
We do.
Yeah.
How much avocado?
Well, hang on. We want to measure this out, so it's about a quarter of an avocado because it's 20 grams each.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it's 25 grams each, which is about a quarter. So you want to cut it out, just kind of lay it around the edges of 3 of the different places. Yeah. This was looking so good. Like, do you know how hungry I am? I'm ready to jump into this.
So I just sliced in half, took a spoon, carved it out, and we used a half of that.
Now we're gonna put on our liquid gold, right? Is there anything left to put on? That's it. Oh, let's save the cucumbers for the one on the photography. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna put on a liquid gold. This is gonna be my bowl, so I'm not putting cucumbers on it because I don't like cucumbers. All right. I'm gonna let you.
You scoop it on.
Do you think this is too thick or no?
No, I think it's perfect.
Right. I just kind of layer it on. All right.
Yeah, I think you can just do a drizzle with it.
All right, well, you're good. I'm not a good drizzler, right? I'm all talk, no drizzle.
Sounds so wrong.
All right. Oh, man, this looks so good.
So this is a teaspoon I'm using.
All right. All right.
How much do you want?
I think that's good. Okay. Should we throw some sesame seeds on it?
I think let's do some sesames.
Okay.
That'd be great.
All right, now Tim's just putting some sesame seeds on here, just to kind of give it a little Thai Asian flair. And I think that looks pretty good right there. Oh man, look at this. Look how good that looks. I'm gonna do an overhead picture right here with my phone. All right, so notice how the cucumbers are on there. We've got all those beautiful ingredients. You've got the avocado, you've got the cucumbers, you've got the tofu, there's the broccoli, the carrots are in there, you've got the cabbage. There's so much just waiting for us right here. All right, well, we're about to eat. When I said, okay, let's eat, and I turned the camera on, Tim just dumped it in a bowl, big mixing bowl. So he's gonna eat right out of there. I'm gonna eat it more dignified out of the bowl, right?
I guess I'm just so hungry, and these are like my favorite things, right? We got broccoli, cabbage, carrots.
The reality
it is so delicious.
There's no way to eat it like this. You have to put it in a bowl to mix everything up. Otherwise, everything's on the top, right? But I'm going to take a few bites on camera, and then when the camera's off, I'm going to do the same thing he's doing. But I had hoped that we were both going to eat, make it look like we were eating, like this. But you might as well see who we really are. This is the way it is. Sorry. This is what you get. So I mean, it is a free channel. All right.
I think what I did forget was that we could add some cilantro here.
Oh man. I love a good peanut sauce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have just used our normal Thai peanut dressing for the spring rolls on this.
I think that's what we did, didn't we?
No, that has rice wine vinegar in it and some other stuff, right?
Rice wine vinegar adds that brightness.
Yeah. So, next time. But, so, this is really good the way it is. I just wanted a quick and easy way to do this without making a big production out of it. Oh, man. All right.
This is even the exciting part. The exciting part is the numbers.
Let's go with the macros. I'm going to put the macros on the screen. I'm going to read them right here, but you can follow along with me. If you are friends with me on Cronometer, that means this is an existing recipe that I've now put in a Cronometer because I put everything in Cronometer before I make it, so I know what the macros are, right? The macros aren't good, I ain't making it. So this is called Joey Troxel Tofu Veggie Peanut Protein Bowl, all right? If you look that up and we're friends, this will come up. And here's the macros. I'm going to put it on the screen. You can see right here all the ingredients. Everything that we put in here is laid out here, so you've got no question about what's in here. The macros work out to be, per person, this recipe makes 2. So per person, we split it in half. Each of us get 378 calories per person. All right?
It's a lot of food.
Well, it still fits right. Yes, and it still fits in for our under 400 calorie meals, right? Which we've been doing for a long time. From the 378 calories, fat 6.7%. Not bad because the tofu is from fava beans, right?
It is. And then we've got avocado, so some good fats going on.
Pretty good. All right, we've got carbohydrates, 45.3, so we're getting carbs in there. A lot of fiber, too. I mean, I wonder what the fiber is on this, right? Fiber, 13.3 grams. And protein, 45.7, so 46 grams of protein for 378 calories.
I love it.
That is amazing. Like, you try and do the 1 in 10 or the 10 in 100, right? For every 100 grams, for every 100 calories, you get 10 grams of protein. But we're 10 above that. So
nice.
This is a very nice option. There'll be a link below the video to the website so you can print out the printed version of this. I mean, whenever the question is, what should we have for lunch or dinner? The answer can always be Thai peanut something, right? Because who doesn't like that? So.
Exactly. Good job on this. Those macros are amazing. I'm not missing out being plant-based.
Oh gosh, we're never missing out being plant-based. I wanted to do, I'm always like, well, should we do a whole day of food? Should we do like and then sometimes I'm just like, I'm starving. Let's turn the camera on and just make something, right? That's kind of what we did here. We didn't really have a plan. This is just stuff I knew that we had, so.
Yeah. Not only that, but this recipe now is searchable from a singular event.
Well, so that's another thing that we do. Whenever I'm like, let's do a whole day of food, Tim's like, let's do separate recipes. I'm like, yeah, but people want to see the whole day. But when we do a whole day food, there's no you can't look up the video for this tofu salad, right? Because it's in a whole day of food. At least this way, it's searchable by title. Doing okay there? All right, that's our video for today. Hit that like button, show us some love, click on the subscribe button, click on that bell to get notified every time we have a new video, usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below. How do you feel about this? I love the higher protein tofu, right? People are like, you're all about Satan. You love Satan. I do love Satan because of the macros, but my favorite is definitely tofu. It's much more versatile. You can do so much more with it, right?
Yeah, I think after eating the seitan, I realized that I like this tofu. It's soft. Takes on whatever flavor you put on it. So anyway, this is a win. So.
All right, and again, shout out to our friend Mark in California. If you are getting close to retirement, you better start thinking about planning. All right, we'll see you next time.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
take care.